Hey guys, I want to tell you about a city in Brazil that is really large. It is one of those cities that everybody in this world has obviously heard of. It has some of the best beaches in the world, and its iconic Christ the Redeemer statue and carnival festivals. Currently, Rio has a population of 13.9 million people. The city became a megacity when it reached 10 million people in either 1992 or 1993. This is due to people moving to the city from rural areas and a high growth rate. The city simply expanded and sprawled out to surrounding towns. The key factors that contribute to Rio's population growth are natural increase, where more people are born than are dying, and urbanization, where more people are moving to the urban area to look for employment. So let's talk about some of the good stuff opportunities in Rio. Then you have the oil industry. That is a big sector in Brazil presently because they are discovering more and more oil resources. As a result, more businesses are opening and hiring more employees. Therefore, a large number of job opportunities exist within this sector. Secondly, there is a huge construction sector. Rio is a very populated city. Moreover, many people in Rio can't afford to buy a home. Therefore, many people are staying in slums. However, large conglomerates are investing in building more houses, offices, malls, and restaurants. Thus, more employment opportunities for construction workers and designers. In essence, there is a huge need for infrastructure development. But yeah, it's not all good. Rio also has some big problems. One big concern is gang violence. There are many gangs in this city that fight with one another, which makes some areas of this city very unsafe. It is not good for people living in this city, and even for those in law and order. Another big problem is water and sanitation. In many favelas, people don't have clean water or good toilets. The water can be dirty, and the pipes don't always work right. Around 1.5 million people in Rio don't have clean drinking water, which is crazy. However, not all people are affected equally in this context. The wealthy have a safer place to stay and have access to clean water, but poor people find it much more difficult to escape this life if they were born in the favelas. Immigrants can find a better life if they find a good job, but even that is not very easy. Nevertheless, regarding sustainability and how Rio can improve in the future. One of the large issues in Rio is traffic. The streets are narrow and congested. There are not enough buses for public transportation. There are not enough connecting routes between different areas. If Rio had better transport, like bigger roads, more buses, taxis, and bike lanes, it would help a lot. Less traffic, less pollution, and people could get around faster. There is much that other cities can adopt from Rio. One of the really cool aspects of Rio is that many people there either ride bicycles or walk. The earth and people will appreciate that. For example, in Mississippi in the USA, around 40% of people are obese. But in Rio, it's only 26.8%, probably because people walk and bike more instead of driving everywhere. If more cities did that, the world would be healthier and less polluted. So yeah, in summary, Rio de Janeiro is a phenomenal megacity that has lovely sights and a fun culture and offers many opportunities that include employment in oil and building. However, it has many challenges as well. However, if Rio is able to address all those issues like transport, water, and security, that can make it a much better and more sustainable city in future. Thanks for listening.